What's up, y'all? This is Chico. Welcome back to another one of my concepts. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, I think now would be a good time to talk about dating. Whether you're a guy or a girl looking to date someone, one of the last things you should think about is sex. If you go into a relationship looking for sex, chances are it won't go very well, nor will it last very long. Though I think this issue isn't very common in the younger generation, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. In all honesty, this advice is meant for the people with little to no dating experience, because some might make the mistake of trying to fuck right away after they start dating. Though this might slide in some relationships, don't expect it to work in yours. Another thing y'all need to understand when dating is that you just need to be yourself. I know y'all have heard this a million times, and I know it might seem obvious, but sometimes when you're in the moment, you might forget and try to act a certain way. There have been cases of people I know changing up how they act to get the person they like, and I'm sure y'all know people who have done the same shit or have done it yourselves. Though there are times when it's okay. It's one thing to change your personality and shit. It's another thing to lock in and start acting more mature than normal, because every guy out there has had to lock in at some point. So this doesn't mean you gotta act serious, it just means you can't act like an idiot like you do with your friends. You still want to show your personality because you still want them to know who you are, so that if they like you back, you know they like you for you, not for who you pretend to be. When thinking about talking to someone, it's important to not be scared to talk to the person you're interested in. There are plenty of cases of people not talking to someone just because they're scared the person they like might not be interested in them, or they don't know what to say, or some other bullshit. I'm gonna be honest, bro, if you're really interested in that person, all you gotta do is walk up to them and say some shit. Whether it's saying hi or starting a conversation, all you gotta do is have a bit of confidence and be good at holding a conversation and you'll be alright. If you lack confidence, then you're just gonna have to say fuck it, we ball, and just bite the bullet. I know it might sound rash or whatever, but sometimes in life, the only thing you can do is say fuck it, we ball. You can't have a plan for everything, and you're not gonna be confident in everything you do. So sometimes you're just gonna have to wing it. Though there's a chance they aren't interested in you, that's okay, because at least you know now that you didn't miss your chance and that you've gained valuable experience for next time. If or when you do go up to talk to someone, for the love of God and all things holy, do not use a pickup line. That shit only works if you're extremely handsome, you're super charismatic, they're already interested in you, or for some reason a fucking miracle happens. Honestly, all you gotta do is say hi and start a conversation. You can ask them how they're doing, how you like their shoes or other clothing or something else. There's plenty of things to talk about, just don't stress about what to talk about, and as long as you can hold a conversation, you should be alright. If it seems like their responses are dry, sadly, it probably means they're uninterested. But that's okay, because not everyone's going to be interested, and that's just life. All you can do is just keep it pushing and move on. A lot of people fear being rejected, and I know, being rejected sucks, but you just gotta take it like a champ. A lot of people fear being rejected, and as a result, they develop some sort of defense mechanism. This can be things such as completely avoiding the person, rejecting them before they can reject you, or something else. Just don't be one of the weirdos who crash out over being rejected. To be honest, I never understood why people do that shit. It's extremely dumb and childish. Just grow the fuck up and realize that not everything is gonna go your way. Sometimes the person you think is the one isn't the one. And you just gotta realize that and move on. If or when you do get rejected, don't linger on it, or else you'll just hurt longer, and being rejected hurts, and if it's your first time, it might destroy your self-confidence, but you just gotta have the resilience to bounce back from a loss. In the end, don't fear rejection. It's natural and everyone has their own interests, and just be resilient enough to bounce back from a loss, and have the toughness to not let it get to you, and you'll be alright. What isn't alright though is ignoring red flags. This may sound obvious, but when you fall for someone hard, chances are you'll ignore every red flag there is, whether it's on purpose or not. These flags can be crimson red, waving right in front of your face, with 17 alarm clocks going off and whatnot, and you'll still ignore them because you're too in love. You might try reasoning these red flags even though you know good and damn well it's stupid. I'm not gonna lie, your boy was guilty of this when he first started out. But I'm better now, and I want to make sure y'all don't make the mistakes I made. One mistake a lot of guys make is not being able to tell whether the girl they like isn't into them, which I completely understand, so I'm gonna give y'all a few tips to tell. Number 1, leaving you on red or not looking at your messages for a long period of time. This can be situational, but a lot of times they just ignoring you. Or when they not replying often and they claim to be a bad texter, 9 times out of 10, they not into you, bro. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. Number 2, if you find yourself carrying the conversation or when you're always the one starting a conversation. If they always sending you dry ass responses, then they probably not into you, bro. Lastly, if they tell you they ain't free to hang out, 9 times out of 10, they don't want to hang out with you. Of course, there are times when they genuinely aren't free. Everyone has their own life to live. But if they always telling you that they can't hang out, chances are they're not interested. Unless they genuinely are a busy person, or if it just happens to be a busy time of the year for them, whether it's school, work, friends, or some family related. Just make sure that they ain't got nothing going on before you ask them to hang out. Or if they be canceling on you. For example, if you ask to hang out and they say yeah, and the day of or the day before they cancel on you, then chances are they don't want to hang out. Of course, this could be real, right? But there's also a chance that they don't want to hang out with you. And that's just what it is. I ain't gonna lie. It be happening to me, to friends, whatever. And you just gotta take that L, bro, and just keep going. Hopefully I ain't ruining y'all confidence or nothing, cause I'm just trying to help y'all out, and so y'all don't look dumb trying to go out with someone who ain't interested. My last piece of advice for y'all is, sometimes you just gotta ignore the advice people give you, which is ironic considering the whole video is me giving y'all advice. But sometimes the advice people be giving you is either straight up bad or just doesn't work in your situation. But sometimes you should still consider the advice and maybe shape it for your situation. At the end of the day, just because one method worked for someone else doesn't mean it'll work for you. And sometimes you just gotta figure it out on your own, bro. Like, it can be scary, but sometimes you just gotta say, fuck it, we ball, and just keep going, bro. Post video Chico here. I just want to say that I ain't no dating professional or none of that. I was just kind of talking about the thing done within like a few weeks, a few days even, because it was supposed to come out this month, so I don't even know what's gonna come out, to be honest. My goal is like at the latest June, right? That's the latest, because lately I've just been busy. Second semester for my school started and like my classes changed, so I have more homework now, so that sucks ass. But yeah, video production might be delayed, so yeah, I'm just be busy. I just be busy. So yeah, your boy got a life to live outside of YouTube and shit. Sadly, kinda sadly. I don't know. Is it sad? Shit, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I also just wanted to apologize, and I also just want to say thank you again for 200 subscribers, and thank you for watching all the way to the end of my video, including post video Chico, post video Chico, the Yap session. So yeah, anyway, thank y'all, love you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Never work in my brains where I'm not the fucking same, doing things differently, switching up my rap